What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Floats, Flies, and Drives. I'm John, and today, more of this. As you can see, parts manual. Yeah, we're kind of getting in it. We had a little fun on the snow day. Had the 955 out, pushing around a bunch of snow or scooping up some snow. For at least a good hour, really kind of putting it through its paces, trying the four-wheel drive a bunch, trying to be a little easy on the front axle because it's been needing to be replaced, or not replaced, sorry, scratch that, rebuilt. Got to rebuild the front axle at some point. So anywho, in doing so, I was bringing it back to my shed, and I noticed some squeaking little chink, 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 chink kind of noises when I was moving real slow. So decided to kind of pull a plug, and now, oh yeah, we're getting in it. This is the current state. We're up on blocks, out of commission. Look at that oil. That is some tasty stuff right there. So that should tell you that, well, it kind of tells me anyway that there was probably a little bit of water in there. I don't know. It doesn't really look the best. Again, I've been knowing that essentially it's kind of been on the docket, right, to attack the front axle. At some point, I was wanting to kind of at least get some work done here. Get the thing functional and kind of trying out some things, but I don't want to push it too far and actually damage something inside, because some of the components inside these axles are pretty freaking spendy if they get damaged. So essentially, we have this now. So I took the spindle caps off, or the covers off. Checking out the spindle gears. So the other one, the left side's in the cabinet soaking, but the gears look good here, and then so does the drive over there on the knuckle. Everything looks okay as far as the healthiness of the gearing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's still here. What am I talking about? Whoops. I guess I meant the spindle, like with the like the hub piece for the wheel. That's over in the cabinet soaking. So what I'm gonna do is essentially I'm gonna clean all this up. I thought I had ordered the seals. I guess I have not. So I'm getting those on order. I gotta get the bearings. There is a little bit of play in this. I don't know if you guys can see that. Essentially, so it's on the table here. So that little bit of movement kind of basically pushes out to the spindle, and that little bit of movement makes the wheel flip around or kind of wobble. So it shouldn't be like that. It should be nice and tight. So I'm gonna at least clean these up, and kind of while I wait for parts, I'm gonna go ahead and get the knuckles off. I'll drop those and kind of go from there. Okay guys, quick continuation here of the front axle and everything that's been going on. Kind of pan you around to this guy. So I got the axle out. I was trying to get some footage, or I was gonna get some footage of me actually removing it, but I failed. So anyway, not that hard. I basically took the knuckles off. They are in here soaking. We got our 2 bolts that lock in the pin. And like I said, you see the axle out. Yeah, as you can see, the oil, there was definitely water inside of this thing. or I believe so. And you look here. Ooh, that is pretty nasty. And also, I think you can maybe see it. There's a little bit of, oh, sorry, a little bit of play. It sounds good though, but there is some play there. So, but that's the oil. That's the oil that came out. It looks nasty, for sure. But so I have the knuckles in here. Kind of been cleaning them up. You know, trying to make them look a bit better. I do have to pop off the like the tops, like where the studs were rusted off. That's going to be kind of my next thing. Once these finish soaking and everything, which I mean they're pretty much there, but you can see in here. I mean, I don't see any teeth missing. This one's kind of the same way. So that tower shaft seems like it's fine, along with the gears and everything. But I do have bearings for those, and I do have parts on order. I got like the seals for the drop knuckles and the seals for the not planetaries, but basically the knuckles here. I'm waiting on this stuff. I decided I'm gonna put pretty much all new parts in, so we'll have new seals, new inner, or sorry, I guess it's outer bearing. This is the bearing that kind of rides out here, and then the inner bearing that sits inside of the ring gear, or I'm sorry, it actually goes here. So I'm gonna get another one of those as well, and new like flange seals. So plan is essentially for this stuff, I'm gonna toss all the bearings and everything once I get my parts in, but basically I'm gonna clean and paint the like the hub, and same thing here. I'm gonna kind of clean all this stuff up and get it clean and put some paint on it so it'll last for another 50 years. But as far as all the hard parts, I mean the gearing, I mean everything looks good. Still in a giant mess of things here, but it's getting there. As we kind of go along, we'll hopefully start tearing into this a little more. And I mean honestly, this is basically the last piece, and then functionally this thing should be all there again. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that cap off and go ahead and split the flange so I can open up the differential. Okay guys, I wanted to kind of get this before I pull it off. So I got the bolts out. A little note here. This hole and this hole have special bolts. They're like machined a bit differently, but the rest of them, they're all just 12mm bolts. They're still the same size. It's still 12mm, but it's you know, a little bit different. But here we go. We'll see what this thing looks like. All right. Oh. What the heck is that in the bottom? Is that rust? So yeah, water definitely got in here. I mean, it feels good though. Oh, okay, awesome. So you just pull it out. Okay. So, well, the gears look pretty good. Sorry, I'm trying to look at it here. I'm not worried about dirtiness here. I gotta clean all this crap up. Does this come out? this will be the pinion. So okay, so I'll have to take that out. That's probably just a carrier. All right, stand by. All right, guys, got it all broken down. Got the carrier out. It definitely looks a bit nasty, but it's okay. Look at that guy. Bearings look good, gears look good. Now I'm probably going to change the bearings, but it's not horrible. But I got this guy in here that's soaking. I did get the carrier out. Looked okay. There's some rust on it, but I'm going to clean all that stuff up. Got this guy too. I'm about to dip this. There is a shim that's in here, so I got to make sure I keep that. But I mean, the seal and everything, all of this is completely toast. Definitely had some rust in there when I pulled. I think it was when I pulled the housing apart. Whoops. When I pulled this big flange apart, yeah, there was something in there for sure. So basically, I'm gonna soak this and then get that steering actuator off, and then soak that and clean all this stuff up and get it looking all nice and new again. And yeah, I might change the steering actuator. I bought one, a nice one. It's a used takeoff, but I mean, it looks really good. This one really shocked me because I mean, it's original to the tractor, and you all know kind of what that looked like. I am shocked that thing doesn't leak at all, and it works great. So I might just leave that one on. I don't know, it kind of depends. If I can get that thing off, I might put the new one on and just maybe sell that one, or maybe I'll just keep it as a spare. Parts for these things are kind of somewhat getting hard to find, so could just keep it. But I don't know. But anyway, figure that out. I'm gonna put that in there. Keeping the shim, but I'm gonna clean all this stuff up and get it all looking nice and beautiful. And yeah, next time that you guys see this, we'll be going back together.